Welcome to the Photos of the Past channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. In 1912, football helmets were still a new invention, and safety tests were done in rather peculiar ways. In this photo, a man is testing the durability of a helmet by slamming himself into a wall, while others stand by and watch. Back then, helmets weren't as advanced as they are today, and these kinds of tests carried significant risks. This photo is from a boxing match in 1913. Back then, boxing matches were more brutal and bloody. Both fighters have bloodied faces, but the winner is clear. The boxer, with his arms raised, is celebrating his victory. The crowd watches eagerly as the tough fight comes to an end. Boxing in those days had much harsher rules compared to today. This photo shows 8-year-old chess prodigy Samuel Reshevsky in 1920, defeating several chess masters simultaneously in France. Despite his young age, Reshevsky gained worldwide recognition for his extraordinary chess skills. This image is considered one of the most remarkable moments in chess history. This historic photo shows American athlete Jesse Owens winning a gold medal at the 1936 Berlin Olympics. Owens defied Adolf Hitler's propaganda of Aryan supremacy by walking away with 4 gold medals. His victory solidified him as one of the most significant figures in sports history. This striking photo shows the face of legendary ice hockey goalie Terry Sawchuk. Taken in 1966, the image reveals the numerous scars he accumulated over years of playing without a mask. During that era, ice hockey goalies played without facial protection, leaving them vulnerable to severe injuries. Sawchuk's face tells the story of the sport's brutality. This photo captures a moment from the first ever Tour de France in 1903. The racers, covered in mud and visibly exhausted, still carry a sense of pride. Back then, the roads were rough, and bicycles were far less comfortable than they are today. The race was a true test of endurance, not just physically, but mentally as well. This iconic photo captures the moment Muhammad Ali knocked out Cleveland Williams at the Astrodome in Houston in 1966. Ali won the fight by knocking Williams down in the 3rd round. This photo, taken from an incredible angle, has become one of the most memorable moments that showcases Ali's dominance and athleticism in the ring. This photo shows a group of curling players in the 1920s. Curling was a popular ice sport even during that time. The players' attire reflects the long-standing tradition of the game. Curling requires strategy and precision, as players aim to slide large stones as close as possible to the target. This fascinating photo shows a duel with wax bullets. In the early 20th century, it became popular to duel using wax instead of real bullets. This method allowed participants to showcase their skills without the risk of fatal injuries. The duelists wore protective gear to engage in these safer yet still intense face-offs. This iconic photo shows Argentine footballer Diego Maradona's famous Hand of God goal during the 1986 World Cup quarter-final. Maradona used his hand to send the ball into the net against England, but the referee didn't notice. Argentina won the match, and Maradona cemented his place as a legendary football hero. This iconic photo shows Polish pole vaulter Władysław Kozakiewicz making a defiant gesture during the 1980 Moscow Olympics. After winning the gold medal, Kozakiewicz made this mocking gesture towards the Soviet audience. The gesture became known as the Kozakiewicz gesture, symbolizing defiance against the Soviet Union. This image represents an unforgettable moment where sports and politics collided. This photo is of Spyros Lewis, the Greek athlete who won the marathon in the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. Lewis was a simple water carrier, but this race made him a hero in Greece. Posing in traditional Greek attire, Lewis became the first ever marathon winner in Olympic history, forever engraving his name in history. This photo features George Hackenschmidt, a famous wrestler and bodybuilder from the early 20th century. Known as the Russian Lion, Hackenschmidt was a revolutionary figure in wrestling and is recognized as one of the first professional wrestling champions. He was also a pioneer in modern bodybuilding practices. This iconic photo shows Brazilian legend Pelé and England captain Bobby Moore sharing a friendly embrace during the 1970 World Cup. After their match, the two football giants exchanged jerseys. This moment symbolizes not only the mutual respect between the two great players, but also the universal unifying power of football. In this video, we've taken a journey through some of history's unforgettable moments. Each photo holds a unique story that uncovers the mysteries of the past. If you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which photo stood out to you the most? What historical events would you like to see more of? Your feedback is incredibly important to us. See you in the next video.